Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to another video, and today I thought I would try something a little bit different. It's still somewhat like fashion and beauty related, but it's more of like a decluttering video, and I feel like a lot of us have been in like a decluttering mindset since the beginning of the year, and this is something that I wanted to do like near the end of last year, but with Christmas and everything it just made it a little bit more difficult. So now that it's January and it's cold outside, I don't want to leave my house, so I thought it would be like the perfect opportunity to declutter everything, and then that way I have all of my stuff ready for the spring. So I thought I would turn this into more of like a 3-part series, just because if not it would be like a super long video. So for today's video I'm going to be focusing on like my bathroom stuff, so all of my beauty, hair products, skincare, all that stuff. And then another one's going to be in my closet, and then another one's going to be more of like accessories and like my dresser and stuff like that. So yeah, if you're new to my channel and you like vintage clothes and vintage makeup and hair and all that stuff, make sure you subscribe as well as turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss out on any new videos. And with that in mind, let's just go right into my bathroom and start decluttering. Okay, so in this first cabinet I have these 3 plastic containers and this box that has my hair rollers in it, and then at the front I have this basket that has all of my hot tool hair tools. So I have my blow dryer. This is the Remington. It's like a vintage inspired one. I would love to have a true vintage blow dryer, but realistically the wiring kind of freaks me out a little bit. I've never even come across one. I did see one on Etsy once, but the seller did say not to use it because it could spark. So I didn't end up buying that, obviously. If I ever do come across one that is in really good condition, I might consider it, but for now I use this one. It's a pink one. It's Remington. It's really, really good. It was a Christmas present from my sister a couple years ago. And then I also have 2 hair straighteners. I really don't need 2. I don't even need 1, but I also don't want to get rid of it just in case I ever need it. So I think I'm going to be getting rid of this one, and I will keep this one. And then I have this little like silicone mat that I use for hot tools like underneath. And then I also have this little thing for traveling with a like hair tool. So like this goes inside here, and then you can just travel with it like this. And it's like, do I really need it? I guess it doesn't really take up that much room, so I guess I'll keep it. Then I have my, oh my god, this is so dusty. You can tell I haven't used these in a while because there is literally a layer of dust on them. And they're inside a cabinet, so you can imagine how long it's been. So I have this one. This one's the New Me curling wand, and I prefer curling wand over curling iron. So I think I'm going to get rid of the curling iron because I really don't use it ever. I don't use the curling rod either, but I feel like I'm more likely to use that than this one. So I'm going to be getting rid of that. And I should really vacuum the inside of this little basket. Oh my gosh. Okay, so in this box I have all of my pillow rollers, which I use every single night, so there's nothing changing there. And then in this top basket I have like feminine products, which that's the only thing that's in there, so I guess I really have to fill this up actually. I should make a list. I have a little notebook here for when I do reviews of beauty products, so I should probably make a list of things that I actually do want to buy. Whenever I get like new products to try or like perfume samples, I can make notes of how I'm liking it. Okay, so things that I need to buy. So these are all feminine products, so obviously these are all staying. And then in this next one, I have a bunch of other things. So I have some of these like extra rollers. I don't really use these. I do have a full set in here that I would use for my hair, but I don't really use them. But I also could in the future, like if I cut my hair a little bit shorter, maybe I would experiment with these. But I don't want to get rid of these just in case. And then I also have an extra set of my scrunchies. One day I like switched over all of my scrunchies to have the exact same one. That way it just looks a little bit more uniform. So I'm keeping that. I also have a package of these little like powder puffs. Oh, they got a little squish in here. I don't really know how to use them, but I really do want to. So I don't want to get rid of these. Do you think these powder puffs just only work on loose powder? Or do you think you could use it on pressed powder? Oh, I do have another like small little tiny curling one, and I don't know why it got like super sticky for some reason. Like this material got really sticky. I don't know what happened to it. And like it's not even like I used hairspray on it. I think it's just like the material like the straightening iron is made out of just got really sticky. So I think I'm gonna get rid of this, and if I ever do need one, like if I cut my hair shorter or something, I can always repurchase one because they're really not expensive. I just get really grossed out with how sticky that is. These ones are too thick for my hair, so I don't really use these. So I'm gonna see if my mom or my sister want these. This is just like extra of my bobby pins, so obviously gonna be keeping that. These ones are also a little bit too thick for my hair, so I'm gonna ask to see if my sister wants that. And then these ones are the ones that I actually use, and I don't really use hair elastics very often, but when I do like the black, really like skinny ones. Like not super skinny where they're gonna break, but like skinny where they're not super thick on my hair, so it's like easier to hide. So I have that, and then I also have some extra duckbill clips, so of course I'm gonna be keeping that. And then I also have like this travel small size round brush, and it's really funny because these are actually really hard to find for some reason. And it's funny, when I had bangs and I would be shooting like a lookbook on location or something, and it was kind of snowy or like windy or something, and I had to change, I would go to the washroom and I would use this little round brush underneath the hand dryer to like fix up my bangs. So if you do have bangs, that's a hot tip. But anyway, these are really hard to find and it doesn't really take up that much room, so I think I'm going to keep it just in case. And then I have some extra of the pink spray bottles that I use for my hair. You guys have seen me talk about these before. This I use when traveling to cover up my toothbrush. And then I have a hot water bottle that I don't use ever, but this is the only size that fits the little like knit hot water bottle cover that my grandmother made, so I keep it just in case I ever use it, even though I've never used it. Okay, and then the next up I have this one, which is the very last one, and this one has more like extra products. So this is another like full set of my curling, like my pillow rollers, so of course I'm going to be keeping that. Those are like extra ones. And then I have my travel shower cap, so keeping that obviously. And then I have this bottle. I don't really use this. And then, oh, I have another travel shower cap thing here. Why do I have two? I feel like this one is a much nicer shade than this one. Like, do you see the difference? This one is way nicer than this one. However, I feel like you can never go wrong with having too many shower caps. Do you know what I mean? And then I also have some extras of the little cloths that I use to remove my makeup. So obviously that is staying. Okay, and that is everything that was in this cabinet. So I'm going to put everything back. So moving on to this little cabinet, and this is probably the messiest one out of all of them. And in here I have some more like hair stuff. At the front here I have some medicine, so I have some really intense iron pills, and then I have some magnesium, vitamin D kind of pills. I really don't use these. It's magnesium, it's calcium, magnesium, vitamin D3, and zinc. I really don't take these, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know how long this has been in here. I probably should get rid of this actually. I have some Advil in here, liquid gels. Then I have my everyday iron that I have to refill. And then I have some B12 little strip things. Then I have this basket that has a bunch of hair stuff, so we'll be going through that in a second. Then I have some toilet paper that I really need to find a better way to organize it because, sorry, the crinkling is so annoying. I have to find a better way to organize it because I usually just toss the bag in the very back, but I feel like it looks so ugly and messy, and also I don't like having like the toilet paper exposed to the air. I don't know. I feel like I have to find like a container or something to like store it in at the back there. Let me know if you have any recommendations, although it's like a really, that's gonna fill up my comment section to be like the randomest comment. Then I have my first aid kit that has the usual things like a thermometer and like band-aids, you know, just regular first aid kit things. And then I have this little thing for hand sanitizer with my other hand sanitizer that I was supposed to put in here that I never did, but I'll just finish this up and then I'll fill this one up. Then I have some rubbing alcohol, which I have to check if this is expired. I've had it for a really long time. And then I have some more of that B12 strip things, and then I have this little first aid kit. This was mine when I was little, so it's like a Johnson & Johnson's one, and it's just, I'm too sentimental to get rid of it. And then I have these like big band-aids in here that I never use, but Yeah, I'm too sentimental to get rid of this. So I'm gonna clean this first and then we'll start sorting through everything. So of course, this first aid kit, everything in it, I feel like I'm not getting rid of anything that is in here. However, I wish I had like a little thing at the back here that I could like raise it so that it's not as hidden in the back. I feel like I need to find a better way to organize this cabinet, but I don't really know how to do that. I feel like this basket might be too big for the amount of things that I have in here. Maybe I'll go through this basket first. So I have 2 hairsprays. One is the one that I'm currently using. And then this one is the one that I really want to try to find, but realistically this is empty, and I hold on to it just so that I can hopefully find it one day so that I have a reference, but realistically I know what it looks like, so I don't know why I'm keeping this bottle, so I'm going to be throwing this out. And then in here I have a little bit of Lotta Body setting lotion, which I'm just going to finish up, and it's a really great product, but I feel like I don't really need it for my hair. I don't know, I feel like I already add so many products to my hair, I really don't need to be adding some more to them. So I'm going to use this up until I finish it, and then I'm probably going to get rid of the bottle. Then I have the Suavecita pomade, which smells amazing. I feel like this is just a staple for like setting your hair like vintage style. Then I have this dry shampoo that I feel like I used to use it a lot more often. I rarely use it now, but there's still some left and just in case I need it. Then I have this little travel size hairspray that I bought when I was on my way somewhere and I needed more hairspray, so there's still some left, so I don't want to throw it out. Then I have this little thing for like a scent, but this actually, I can't find the Yankee Candle like plug-in things anymore. I only have one left and I don't really have anywhere else to buy it, so I'm probably gonna get rid of this. The next thing that I have is so random. So this is from when I was very little, and this is the baby perfume that my mom used to put on me when I was growing up. It's like a Johnson's baby perfume, and this was really popular in Peru when I was growing up, or when I was really little, and all the kids smelled like this, and it smells so nice. You'd go to like a kid's birthday party and all the kids smelled like this, like we all smelled like this. And they changed the formula a couple years ago, so the times that I have gone back to Peru, I want to buy it again, but the formula just doesn't smell the same, and it smells so good. Like, how does this one still smell the exact same after so many years? Okay, so obviously I'm not going to get rid of this. And then in here, I also have a lint roller. I don't know why I keep this in my bathroom as opposed to like my closet, but I just think it looks ugly, so I don't want to keep it near my closet. Then I have my Roll and Go hair tool, which is really cool, except the box takes up a lot of room, but then I don't really know, I don't want to store it just like this. You know, I feel like I don't really have a place to store it, so I just keep it in the box. So this obviously is staying. This is gonna stay. This I guess will stay until I can fill this one up. This alcohol, oh my god, this expired in 2020, so obviously gonna be getting rid of that. And then obviously I have my little first aid kit. I feel like these I can put in here. See what I mean? I feel like I really don't need such a big basket, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add it to my list of things that I need to buy. I'm gonna put another smaller basket. I feel like maybe if I have a smaller basket, it'll only take up like half the room, and then maybe I can have the first aid kit on the side, or I can have like the toilet paper on the side here in like a nicer box, maybe like some tin of some sort. I don't know. I can't really figure it out. I have to think a little bit more about it, I think. But I feel like for this, for now, I think I'm making some progress. So let's put this here. Moving on to the only drawer that I have, and to be honest, I don't really like the way that this is organized. I hate these plastic containers, but it's what I have, and I haven't been able to find anything better. I do want to get, like, I would rather get some, like, almost wooden ones, you know what I mean? Like, so they look a little bit more, like, authentic, like 1940s or something. But it's so hard to find, like, inspiration or, like, photos of people's bathrooms and how they organize their drawers and stuff, because I feel like it's very different than how we have things today. So I don't know, I'm still on the hunt for something better to organize my stuff, but for the meantime, this is what I have. So I have a bunch of scrunchies, so of course these are the ones that I use. I'm just gonna take everything out and then we can talk about it.
Just come over on the sunny side. You'll be welcome on the sunny side. Every gentleman and lady, if you're living where it's shady, come over on the sunny side.
So that is what the drawer ended up looking like. I do have a bit of room to store some other things if I want to. So I'm excited to see if there's anything from like the middle section that I can pull out and put in here. I also took out these 3 things out of there because I feel like I can put these in the little plastic storage containers from the very beginning because I made some room in there. So I'm going to put these in storage because I don't really use them, but I feel like I might in the future. Okay, so obviously this is my favorite section because I feel like it's the most pretty one to look at. I have this little cabinet, and then I also have this little thingy here, and then this floral drawer set that's where I store like my makeup and stuff. So this is definitely my favorite section. Actual shape of this is so ugly. Sorry you guys can't see me, but it's the only way that I can show you what it looks like. So I wish this was like sectioned off and then there was shelving here. I feel like that would make way more sense, but unfortunately that is just not how it was designed. So I'm kind of stuck with this. So I try to make it work to make it look really pretty, but I mean, it's the best that I can do without actually like building something in here. I am not that skilled, okay? So I'm gonna be starting out with the products that were behind the little wooden case thing. So the first one that I have is some extra giant bottle of Listerine. It came in like a 2-pack from Costco and it was like a really good deal. So I ended up getting it, but now it just takes up so much room. So I have this giant bottle, it's like bigger than my head. So that one is like all sealed, so I don't use that right now. So that's going back there. And then I have some 2 extras of my hairspray. I have this like really old tanning oil. Obviously this is from a few years ago. I don't go in the sun anymore. So this I'm getting rid of. And this one is empty. I finished this banana boat up last year. So I bought another one to replace this. I don't know why I still have this. So this is garbage. I bought this one to replace it for this summer because it was a really good deal. And I was supposed to go on a vacation this week, but I ended up canceling my plans. So I thought I was gonna need this, but I'm not anymore, so that's okay. So then there's this. So this is gonna go back here in the meantime because it's winter. I have this Versed Wash Gel Cleanser that I don't love it. Like it works fine, like it's okay, but I have other ones that I prefer. I'm only hanging on to it just in case I run out of the one that I have and it's like an emergency that I need cleanser. So I think I'm gonna hang on to it for a little bit longer. This is supposed to go with my feminine products, so those are gonna go over there. Okay, so then I have this. So this is one of those hair bonnet blow dryer things that you like put on your hair. Oh my god, I can't even talk. You put on your head, covering your hair, and then you like blow it up and it like blows the air on it. And I thought I was gonna use this all the time. I've had it for years and I've used it once and I didn't really like it. So I don't think I'm gonna be hanging on to this anymore. I'm going to get rid of this. And that came with the little thing. However, I'm going to be keeping my pouch. And then I have a toothbrush from the dentist. I mean, you can't throw out a perfectly good toothbrush, you know? That just doesn't make sense. And then I have my Q-tips that I actually store in this little thingy right at the front because I use them up so quickly because I do like my makeup and stuff. And I feel like I always use them, so I'm just going to be restocking that. Then I have some extra of my deodorant. I'm going to be keeping that, obviously. And then I got this around the neck mirror from, where is this from? Aberfoyle. I got it for like $2 and I thought it was a really smart idea. I just can't get it to work for me the way that I wanted to. I have this dream of having like a stick, like a wooden stick with a mirror at the top so that I can do the back of my hair without having to hold anything. And I thought this was going to solve my problems and it doesn't work as well as I wanted to, but it's from the 40s, so I don't want to get rid of it. And I just think the packaging is so cool and like a more piece of history. So I'm just going to keep it here anyway. I have this Heritage Store Rose Water and Glycerin Facial Mist. I bought this thinking it was going to be really good, but honestly, I don't really love it. So why would I keep something for my face that I don't really like? So this is, I'm getting rid of. You guys have seen my videos. I never paint my nails, but I do have a few nail polishes that I wanted to test out. So I only have like 3 colors. So I feel like you can never go wrong with having just nail polish lying around. So I'm just going to keep it just in case. Actually, I got rid of a lot of stuff. That's amazing. Awesome. Okay, so then I have this guy that goes right in front here. Here I have some makeup and products like that. So on the side here I have my hair nets, and then here I have Nivea creme, and then I have this little portable thing for soap, like when I'm traveling. And here I have concealer, eyeshadow palette, this I'm gonna use, this I'm gonna use, face mask. I have this Stila highlighter. The color is Brilliance, and it's a little bit too gold, I think. Then I was thinking I could use it for like an eyeshadow or something, but I don't know if I'm actually gonna do that. I feel like this should be over here, actually. Oh my god. I have had these for so long. Like, I don't think you guys understand. Do you know where I bought this? I bought this in store at American Apparel. That is how long I've had these for. And I remember I loved them, but then I got like really into makeup and stuff, so I didn't really wear it ever. And I feel like it has been so long since I bought this that I really should not be putting this on my face, especially my lips. I feel like my lips are gonna get super dry and like, I don't know. I remember I love this stuff. I think I'm gonna rebuy this. I actually really, really like this. So I'm gonna add this to my list of things to rebuy. It's the Rose Salve. If you have been on YouTube for a while, you know how popular these used to be. Rose Salve. I'm so sad that I have to throw those out, but honestly, it has been way too long. Okay, and then I have some Laura Mercier loose powder. Love that. What is this? Dermaben loose setting powder. Should try that. Primer, hair oil, and some sunscreen. This is like a little travel version of the sunscreen that I use. I have had this for so long. This is a MAC one, and it's fully metal, so you can imagine how long I've had this for. And it is such a beautiful color, but the problem is it doesn't show up. Like if I put it on my skin, you can't even see it. I'm literally putting it on my hand. I don't see anything. I have never used it because, like I said, I can't see it when I put it on my skin, but I love the packaging so much, and I feel so bad for throwing this out because it's like such nice quality. I could deep pot it. Am I gonna do that? I'm not gonna do that. I'm parting ways. I'm decluttering. I don't need this much stuff. I would rather make room to try some new products, because here's the thing. So I keep wanting to try new makeup products, and I keep seeing them and adding things to my cart on Sephora, and like I want to try new products, but like I had so much makeup that it didn't make any sense for me to be buying more when I already have some. So during the pandemic, I really like decluttered, and I have been trying to use up all the makeup that I have because I don't want to have all this random makeup, you know? So now I feel like I can kind of start buying new things here and there. Then I have some Chanel blush, I have the NARS blush, and I have Hoola bronzer and the Coralista blush, which is also questionable on how old this is. It's a nice color though. I'll keep it. Extra sunscreen, and then these are my nail polishes. I have like 4 colors. So that is that. Okay, moving on to this side. I'm so sorry if this video is really boring. I wanted to talk you guys through it, and like I wanted to hang out with you while I do this. So this one is the Listerine that I'm currently using, which is the same one as the other bottle. Like I said, it was an amazing deal. It was like 2 for 1, and they were like $9, and it's like this massive bottle. And I want to find like a container so that I can actually put this on my counter somewhere, because this is honestly huge. So I just kind of keep it back here so that I can just grab it. And then back here I had a bunch of these like tins, and I love this one. I think it's so pretty, and it has all these little flowers and stuff. I think it's so cute. And this one has, oh my gosh, this. Am I ever gonna try dry brushing? Realistically, I'm not gonna do it. Bye. I have these little comb things that I wanted to use to like kind of give like a little bump in my hair. I still have to figure out how to use that. And then I have these like little clips that have flowers on them that I got in Spain. Then I have this one, also very pretty. It's like a cream with green, and it has flowers on it. And this one has little comb clips as well. Then I have, of course, my Pears tin, which stores conveniently and appropriately my Pears soap. I love the way that the Pears like orange, like the original formula smells. I don't know, it smells like a hug from like a family member. Not like a particular family member, but like an old hug from like someone in an old photograph. I don't know if that makes any sense. And then I have this Vogue pin. Very, very cool. Here I have these little small makeup brushes. Like ones that have come in like little travel sets or like gift sets and stuff. Really nice for traveling. I feel like I don't really need to have it that handy. I think I'm gonna put it behind this thing. And then there's this one. This is from Angelina when I was in Paris, and it had like the most delicious toffees inside. But right now it houses a bunch of little small hair flowers. I have this little tin that has these tiny pin curl clips. I keep thinking that I'm gonna try pin curls. I just never do. But I have the pins in case I ever do that. And then I have an extra of my Coco Mademoiselle body cream. I'm almost out of the other one that I have. So there's that one. This is the one that I'm like trying to figure out if I keep both or if I should get rid of one. So I have this little container that I think is so cute for cotton pads. But then I also have this one that has cotton pads as well. So I'm kind of wondering if I should hang on to both of them or if I should get rid of one. But they're both so cute. I have these little light as air blending sponges that I got. These are so cute. I don't know why these haven't been more popular. I found these at Walmart when I was in Florida, and they're basically like a beauty blender, but they look like this. Like, how cute. I think I'm gonna put those in here. Like, how cute. So I bought this hair pomade and I really want to test it out. So let me know if you guys want to see a blog post of me trying this out and my review. Let me know in the comments below. In this little basket, I have a bunch of like samples. I'm gonna go through these and see if there's anything I'm not gonna use. In this little gold tray thing, I don't think I'm getting rid of anything if I'm being completely honest, because I have extra makeup brushes that I occasionally use here, and then I have some lipsticks, like some Gucci ones that are just really, really pretty. And then I also have the Besame ones. Again, really, really pretty. I have some Besame mascara. I repurchased this because I really like the box and the packaging, so I have it here on display. And then I have some brushes. However, I do have these little hand cream and body cream that I've had for a while, so I can probably use these up and then get rid of that. I also have this little container. It looks like that, and it has small bobby pins. Also, how pretty is this vintage hairbrush? It's so Art Deco and beautiful. Underneath that, there's like a little bit of like a gap, and I usually put these two makeup palettes in there. So I have this one. This is the L'Oreal Le Palette Nude 2 that has more like plum colors. I should probably honestly throw this out because it is so old, but I still like it, so I'm gonna keep it. And then I also have the Naked One palette. You guys can imagine how old this is. This is from like when the Naked One palette was popular, so you can imagine. But like, I still have so many colors. I don't really use this like ever, but is it too old to be using on my eye, you think? I feel like the answer is probably yes, but I don't know if I'm gonna listen to any of you guys who are saying yes. I'm gonna keep it for now, but let me know in the comments below, like, should I throw it out? I actually do use this one more, only because I like these plum colors better. Then there is this little thing that has all these wooden drawers in it, and I keep my makeup in here. In this top drawer, I have lipsticks, and I use all the ones that are in here. I have some extra ones in here, and then just some other different shades. I usually use the same lipstick every day, but it's nice to have a few different variations of like other red tones. So that's the first drawer, and then the second one has more extra makeup. So I have an extra of my mascara that it got unstuck from the cardboard. So this is the mascara that I use. So I have an extra one of those. I have some eyebrow pencil, some Urban Decay primer, and then I have this. So I usually use the NYX micro brow pencil, but then I wanted to try this L'Oreal one because it was cheaper and it came with the same amount. And I don't know, I just wanted to give it a try because just to try something different. And then I have a bunch of eyeliner things. So I'm gonna go through these and see if there's anything that I can get rid of, because realistically, I'm probably not gonna use half of these. This I'm gonna use. White. Am I gonna use that? Am I gonna actually use white eyeliner? I feel like I used to tell myself that I was gonna do it. Never did. That's been here for a while. Oh, this one is an Avon black eyeliner. I'm keeping that. Avon black eyeliners are the best eyeliners. I never use like a pencil liner, but if you are, the Avon ones are really, really good. I have this Laura Mercier little like eyeshadow stick thing. Am I gonna use a light blue eyeliner? Like, I'm gonna be honest with myself. No. I have some liquid liners. These are the Wet n Wild like super skinny liquid liner, and that's what I use on the corners of my eyes. Really good and also really, really cheap. I have a NYX micro brow pencil in here. I have a black MAC eyeliner that is literally destroyed, like it's like falling apart. So I should probably get rid of that, but I feel like it's a really good one, so I'm keeping it. And then I have another micro brow pencil from NYX. And then in the last drawer, I just have a bunch of MAC singles, and you can imagine how old these are as well. So I'm gonna see if there's any color that I'm not gonna use. Like this super warm tone. This is in the color Saddle. I feel like I'm just not gonna use this. I have this one, which is like a very silvery shade. Really, really pretty for other people. This is in the color Forgery. And I don't think that this looks very nice on me, so I'm getting rid of it. I have a very similar one to Forgery. So this is Forgery, the one that I just showed you guys. And then I have this one that's a little bit more warm, and this is in the color Filament. And this one is much prettier, although I don't really use this very often, but keeping it anyway. And then I have this kind of like rosy color, which I don't think I'm going to be using, but you never know. It's the only pink that I have, and this is in the color Free to Be. I also have this light blue one. This could be kind of cool for like a more 1930s kind of eye. And then I have these two purple ones. This one's in the color Purple Haze, and then this one's in the color Purple Shower, so they're a little bit different. Like, MAC eyeshadow is so underrated in today's society. So then that goes right smack dab in the middle. And then on top I have my Q-tips. And then here I have this little container that has a bunch of hair clips. And I also found this really cool rat tail comb. It's like aluminum. That's a cool sound. Looks like this. Really cool. So this is everything that I decluttered, and honestly, I think that's pretty good. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I declutter my bathroom or all of my beauty products. I know this is probably not the most exciting video, but I thought it'd be fun to just kind of like hang out, and I can show you like an in-depth look at everything that is in my bathroom. Also, stay tuned for the next parts because I'm going to be doing my closet as well as my entire bedroom, my drawers, literally everything. So make sure you guys are subscribed and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss out on any new videos. And yeah, I'm going to stop talking because I have been talking your ear off this entire video. So I will see you guys next time. Bye!